The Seattle Strangler, 4 victims in 4 months. He keeps them alive 7 days.
Allowing them to control the rate of suffocation.
To prolong it?
To enjoy it. Seattle's hit a wall.
Physical evidence is non-existent. There are no tangible leads.
And another girl is missing.
23-year-old Heather Woodland.
Before she left for lunch, she downloaded an email with a time delay and left this on the screen. We have fewer than 36 hours to find her.
They want you back in the saddle. You ready?
Then we better get started.
Six-year-old Melissa Kirsch. Stab wounds, strangulation.
Okay, wait, back up. He stabbed her and then strangled her to finish her off?
Other way around. Why do you think he started using the belt with the second murder?
Strangulation with your bare hands is not as easy as one would believe. He tried, probably found that it took too long.
So he stabbed her instead.
And realized it would be hours cleaning up the blood.
And next time, my boy's got a method. The belt.
He's learning. Perfecting his scenario. Becoming a better killer.
He never stands with his back to a window. When I was between him and a doorway, he asked me to move.
It's hypervigilance. It's not uncommon in post-traumatic stress disorder.
Just how much disorder are we talking about?
Morgan, it's been 6 months. Everything's okay. Gideon, Special Crimes, Special Agent Reid.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Reid, our expert on...
1 in 7.4 drivers in Seattle owns an SUV. Keeps are more masculine.
We all know how asserting his masculinity.
If so, knowledge of law enforcement does suggest a criminal record.
Sandy, no. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
you hurt her.
it's okay. It's what we call the Reid effect. Happens with children, too. I'm Agent Hotchner. This is Special Agent Dr. Reid.
Oh, you look too young to have gone to medical school.
There are PhDs, 3 of them.
What are you, a genius or something?
I don't believe that intelligence can be accurately quantified, but I do have an IQ of 187 and eidetic memory and can read 20,000 words per minute. Yes, I'm a genius.
This dog, she's fine, but lately she won't eat. It's almost like she can sense something's wrong.
That's not an earthquake. That's me, Goob. What's up, bro? How you been? You doing anything busy?
I'm always busy.
Sense, smell, or apocrine sweat gland releases secretions in response to emotional stress.
Sandy's worried because...
David, does your sister drive a Datsun Z?
No, but she's in the market for one. How'd you know?
There's an immediate relationship established between a buyer and seller, a level of trust. If I want to coax a young woman into my car,
Offer her a test drive.
Ghosts. But the autopsy protocol says what?
adhesive residue shows you put
He
late.
knows he wants to kill him, but he still covers their eyes. Doesn't want them looking at him.
Paranoid.
Okay, but then he takes the body and dumps it right out in the open. You know, we're looking at less than 12 hours to have to find this.
Exactly what his time is.
Hey, Hotch, we don't know anything.
All right, enough. How'd you tell him we're ready?
Reid, you good with this? We got a woman who's only got a few hours left to live, an incomplete profile, and a unit chief on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
They don't call them nervous breakdowns anymore.
It's called a major depressive episode.
I know, Reid.
Organized killers have a fascination with law enforcement.
The girl here, we can arrest him with probable cause, but we won't be able to hold him.
Is that the mother? Probably not.
Before his son of Sam murders, David Berkowitz set a multitude of fires. Harry, 1,488.
Luring him out was your...
What kind of game is that?
In China, it's called Wei Qi. Here, we call it Go. It also looks like he's playing himself.
How can you tell?
Go is considered to be a particularly psychologically revealing game. There are profiles for every player: the conservative point counter, the aggressor, the finesser.
What kind of player is Slit?
Extreme aggressor.
Okay, here we go.
What's the number 6 at the bottom of the screen? There could be an email or a journal in the computer, something that tells us where Heather is. Do you think you can break in?
Try again, fail again, fail better.
Samuel Beckett. Yoda.
I want to talk to him.
You get an address on Linder.
It's coming right now.
Does senior management want a field assessment on Gideon?
Don't worry about it.
Are they nervous about him being in charge?
Aren't you on your way back to Sussman's house to help Morgan?
Do you know why he always introduces me as Dr. Reid?
Because he knows that people see you as a kid and he wants to make sure that they respect you. What's the address?
Not only it matters anymore.
Oh, cause we searched, sifted, and sorted through every one of this guy's head-banging heavy metal collection.
We gotta find something, and this girl is dead.
I think we may have missed the obvious.
Reid, what made you think of this?
It was the only empty case.
All right, I'm an insomniac who listens to Metallica to go to sleep at night. What song could possibly speak to me?
Enter Sandman.
Because we're watching her right now.
The last 12 images lined up next to each other.
Yeah?
Right there.
Yeah, what about it?
It's shifting positions. Like it's swaying.
The ocean. He wouldn't be able to transmit the webcam image from the middle. Reid, he's inside. Get Elle on the phone.
It means in Hebrew.
Mighty warrior.
Appropriate.